Howdy, y'all. Well, we're gonna not refinish, but seal up a stock. This is my stock off of my JTS Airacuda standard in 22. So we've got all the mods and stuff done to it. We got it shooting like we want. So thought I'd do something with this stock. I like the stock. I like the shape of it and all that. Sorry about the camera. I can't get it high enough to get everything in view, but we going to use boiled linseed oil on it. So already got the butt pad off of it. Hey, I don't know what kind of wood this is, and it's not bad looking up here on this end of it. What you got here, it kind of looks like a 2x4 there, to be honest, but it's not bad. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna lightly go over it with some steel wool. Looks like maybe they had a little blemish right there and they tried to fix it. I don't know. I see some dings in it or something, but so we're not trying to make this thing a grade A fancy walnut stock. We just want to seal it up, help it last a little longer. I think the linseed oil is going to bring out some nice details on it myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with some steel wool just to kind of get it roughed up a little bit, or knock anything off of it that's sticking up. See, there's like a little ding right there already, or a little scratch. Try not to go over your checkering. We got a little round spot right there. I'm not sure what that is. That's just a grain. I tested a little bit of it right inside of here. Looks pretty good. I like shiny stocks on certain guns, but for the most part I like a duller finish. But you can get all kinds of finishes with the boiled linseed oil. Just depends on how you do it and how you polish it out. Almost hit it too much right there. Got a couple cloths here to wipe with. You got to remember to try to keep it underneath the camera for y'all. Sorry. All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to work on is this checkering. And before I even start, I'm going to try to brush it out and see if there's any dirt in it. Just an old toothbrush. Your forearm. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to apply a little bit here in the checkering. I'm going to take this toothbrush and drag it around through there. If y'all can see that. Well, yeah, that's making it pop out already. So rub that in good. I'm sure this wood is awful dry. That first coat is just going to be sucked right up. Yeah, wrong towel. One thing about boiled linseed oil is do not let it puddle up, as it will not dry ever. If you call it drying, I think they call it oxidizing. It doesn't really dry. Now, I'm planning on this taking me at least a week, because I'm gonna apply a coat today, and this first coat I know will dry within 24 hours, and we'll do another coat, and trying to keep it from putting too much on it at one time. And it should every 24 hours be able to put another coat on it. You definitely don't want the linseed oil to puddle up in the bottom of those checkering, because it'll say it won't dry if you do that. After we probably get a second coat on the checkering, we probably won't put any more in the checkering. Rub it in good. I think it's going to turn out pretty once I get it all done. Rub it good, rub it good. How it's showing up in the camera, but it's already looking better already. All right, Let's start down here on the tip. Work it all the way around. I've seen people put just a little bit in the cap. You can do that too. Rub it till your hand can't stand the heat. That heat, friction off of your hand, that heat, what makes it go in there better. Now if I wanted to do something really fancy, I would I'd sand it as soon as I finish this. Lightly sand it and you leave it on there. You don't wipe it off. That fills in the pores with the sand. All right. Make sure there's nothing puddled up anywhere. I don't think I got that while ago, did I? All right. Yeah, that's so much better, so much nicer already. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this set for 24 hours, and we're gonna put another coat on it. I think it's gonna fill in. We'll put maybe 3 coats, and so we're gonna need. We'll see though in a couple of days. Because if I need to, I'll let it set for 48 hours. So, you know, or I'll film this and kind of post it like today's day 1. You know, when I start day 2, I'll number that on the video. So we're gonna wait for day 2. Okay, this is 24 hours after first coat. Nice and smooth, looks good. So I'm just gonna start all over again, and just in case y'all, this is what I'm using. So I'm gonna do the checkering one more time. I posted the picture online. A lot of people liked it. Had a lot of questions. I'll probably do a lot of speeding up here. Well, the first video was kind of long, so I don't want to waste too much time. With the rest of it, so I'll probably speed it up right here, either that or do some editing somehow or another. I'm not gonna extend the video too long. All right, I'm gonna set for another 24 hours. Okay, day 3. It's nice and dry. We're ready to put the 3rd coat on it. Now we're gonna try to stay out of the checkering. And one of the things when you start, the more coats you get on it, the more a drop will go. It's not soaking into the wood, so it goes a lot further. Okay, we got that on there. I think keep forgetting the pistol grip on it. Yeah, I think I got it about where I want. We'll have to let it dry, see how it comes out. So still a little porous looking here, like it's really still soaking it up here in this larger grain. But other than that, make sure we're in camera here. I think we're doing fine. I think we're about where we want it. So you may have to touch up a little bit right in here some more. All right, another 24 hours. Okay, it's day 5. Yeah, I skipped to day 4 because all I did was come in here right around in this area and put another coat in right there. And that's all I've done. So we're done applying linseed oil. Now, like I said, this is what I put on it, linseed oil. Some people prefer true oil. Now, true oil, you can do the same thing. You can acquire whatever finish you want with this too, but mainly this true oil is for making glossy stocks. It's real easy to make glossy stocks with this versus the linseed oil. The linseed oil you need to put, I don't know, I think I got 8 coats on a Benjamin that I have, and you know, that's just to make it look deeper because it has some really nice walnut on it. But what you can do is, once you got it dried, and that's the thing, is like this thing, I'm not going to do anything else to it for a week to 2 weeks. I'm going to let this linseed oil fully cure out, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put some gunstock wax on it. You know, there's all kinds of gun stock wax. Obviously, Birchwood Casey's probably the easiest to get a hold of, probably the cheapest. I've seen people use the Johnson paste wax. There's another one out there called York's. It's supposed to be really, really good stuff. It's a small company, small batches, but it's expensive. It's like 27 bucks for 8 ounces. I'm sure it'll last you a long time, but it's just, I don't want to spend that much money. But you can control your shine, how much gloss you got with this. You know, you can dull it, you can polish it. You know, you can dull it with some steel wool if you don't like how it's too glossy. But if you really want a super deep gloss, then you can polish it with this and then put the wax on it. So anyway, and I know a lot of people are gonna say I did it wrong, you know, but this is what I do. I'm not asking what other people do. There's a video that I'm gonna put a link in the description of what I think is probably the best video describing how to use linseed oil. By a professional. He's a professional stock maker, and talks about all his tips and stuff that he does. And you know, there's people that's going to say I used too much. There's going to say people I didn't rub it enough. There's going to say people I didn't let it dry long enough. This worked for me. I mean, it got me the finish I'm looking for. So on that note, I'm going to stop the film here. I'm going to assemble the gun, and then we'll take another video of it and some pictures. Okay, here it is. Definitely turned out a little darker than it was to begin with. We got before and after pictures, so we'll be posting those up here at the end of the video. So I'm really happy how it turned out. Made the gun look totally different. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.